everyone to the I Need Weed podcast!
Yeah.
We're here, guys.
Cool.
I got a chicken in my
I
fridge.
want to die.
What?
So I want to open with saying this recording
Fuck you,
day.
beast!
Thank you for that, Lord.
Wow.
That's what I wanted to open with.
Not this podcast specifically, but this recording day is the last day where we needed to get all 7 of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And after that, I will officially
sad.
announce my
Recording.
reggae.
Yeah, we're recording
So
2
you're
podcasts
Reiki?
today. The second one coming later. It's a goodbye video to a certain chieftain of a certain Reddit.
A certain,
Sure.
a certain die pie
I
submission.
sure-
I just
sure
read a
did.
sentence on the Google Doc and I'm very confused and I cannot wait till you explain it.
Alright.
Well, it's not
Oh
gonna
wait,
be
ah, dude, we forgot to put something on the Google Doc.
What? Thank you.
We don't need to say
Oh,
that.
I need to say that? Huh?
We need to talk about it.
Oh, right, okay.
No, but we don't really need to say
Where should we start? What do you guys want to...
Just a
Probably
reminder.
the top of the Google Doc.
we didn't go in any order, though. We
Well,
wrote down random
this is
stuff.
the last episode. Should be something we discuss.
Yeah, obviously.
yeah.
The final one that we are ever gonna do ever in the world.
Maybe.
100%.
Last one of
Uh,
We Sanctuary, Season 1.
Yes.
Assuming that's saying
assuming that one day we would do that.
if we did a Season 2. But we're not confirming anything. I don't want to wake
The
up
only way
tomorrow.
that it is confirmed to happen is if Egg releases.
I don't
new
want to
photos.
upload a new cartoon.
We're just gonna
And
do an epic nay and just
We're
be
gonna-
like,
we're gonna have
yeah,
the-
2000 never haha.
The
and then it
first
ends up
the
like-
first episode is going to be 2 perspectives of a 4 split screen.
Shut the fuck up.
The first
Alright.
episode is going to be a competition to see who can craft a shield the fastest.
Egg and
Alright,
Bedrock.
it's-
The only person
this
in
is-
the episode is Egg.
and I lose that episode
Okay,
too.
so
don't
let's
think it was
discuss.
went that long.
Let's
2
talk about
hours,
where the
though.
game came from. Obviously, it's a ripoff of Skintown Rumble, but before that, when we were making episodes for the series way back, like
Many moons ago,
like 2.5
there was
years
an
ago.
orange little fucker in my ass.
We came up. We were like, all right, the last episode will be called "I Need Wheat," and then we were like, all
Was
right,
a little.
we got to think of the game. And basically, how it originally worked was there was going to be like places you would go, or am I getting this wrong? There would be places you would go, which each one would
They
have
were
one of the
hidden.
weeds. Hidden places, and Dell thought it was a scavenger hunt, which was a dumb idea.
Yeah, fuck you.
Fuck you, though.
Yeah, but there would be like temples
What
or
was
something,
that?
or whatever, or a
That was
dungeon
my
or
laugh.
something, where you would go around the world to get one of the wheats, and whoever got all 7 won. And then we were like, this is too complicated. Also, it was originally going to be a 2-parter. You guys remember that? And we were like,
Yeah.
this probably
yeah.
isn't going to be a 2-parter. So we were like,
Like
"Alright, let's
we
do it."
just assumed that it would be, with nothing to base it on.
Yeah.
When we thought that, it was before we had ever edited an episode, any of us.
Yeah.
And we filmed out of order and shit.
Oh,
crazy.
bad times, bad times.
Oh,
That works fine with house tours, but not with episodes. But yeah, then we couldn't think of anything, so we just made it a ripoff of Skintown Rumble. All of our finales for Wheat Sanctuary are ripoffs, except Golden Chef. is
Except
way
Golden
more original.
Chef was a little bit more original.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Like effort went into making it not exactly a carbon copy.
Yes.
In I Need Wheat's case, in the form of MT making the texture pack, that would be the closest thing I would say. And also maybe the fact that it's us. I don't know.
that does not count.
Yeah.
You can fuck.
So yeah.
You spat water in my shirt. Oh, okay, yeah.
What?
Let's keep talking. All right.
Yeah,
Now you're gonna have to vacuum that up.
Egg says. Let's get on with the Google Doc.
The Google
So-
Dog.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I wrote this down, so I want to talk about it. At the beginning of this episode, Egg asked Lunar if he forgot that he won Settlers of Catan. And you people may not know that it's kind of a joke that Lunar's really bad at remembering this. When we watched this the first time, when it was done, we're like, all right, guys, we're going to watch it. We all got in there, and then Lunar was like, wait, who won this again? He forgot who won I Need Wheat. Lunar has a bad tendency to forget everything.
Of course I fucking do. I'm the king of fools.
King of Fools, at least you're royalty.
Fuck you.
How much do we want to talk about the original recording?
Well, it sucked
Not
ass, basically.
Yeah.
Well, lag
Beast cheated.
Haven.
And
You didn't know
Okay,
he
that was an
cheating.
accident.
no, it wasn't. It was
Cheated.
carefully orchestrated crime.
It was,
And
but like I didn't know I wasn't allowed.
So basically,
Carefully orchestrated.
something that happened was Beast had a plan to get iron. Because if you may notice on the world, we have beacons for everyone's biome, different colored beacons. And what Beast did was he went and got the iron there. And I remember before it happened, though, Beast told me he had a plan. And I was like, "Can you tell me?" And then he said, "No, you might do it then." I was like, "Well, maybe if you tell me, I could tell you if it's cheating or not."
Yeah.
And then he gave a hint.
Like a
He said,
normal
"What I'm going to use is in Zach's biome." Because the original plan was he was going to get the iron from Zach's crumpet. So we turned Zach's crumpet from iron, like the plate underneath, from iron to quartz blocks. And so we were right. That's where Beast's going to go. And we were like, "Whew, hopefully he won't do that then." And then when he saw it was quartz, he just went to a beacon and took that. And then he had iron armor. Also, the
He was
lag
like, "Oh,
was
so they wanted me
horrendous.
to not do
The
this. I'm
lag
gonna
was
do it."
horrible. I was literally sitting at a furnace for like 20 minutes, and I got 3 iron, and then
Yeah,
Beast comes in full
the-
iron armor
The
and
difference
destroys me.
between this recording and the original one is that the original was hosted on Aternos, which is fine if you're doing like 4 people if you want to record. And even then, it's still kind of laggy. It loads like one chunk at a time when you're
Yes.
flying around. It's crazy and stupid, and it's not good for filming. And our good friend Daniel Monk agreed to
Shout out
host
to Daniel.
like the
Daniel
shit,
Bliss.
yo. So.
Yeah,
Thank
and
you,
also,
Daniel, you
just
big,
like really
sexy
shortly,
motherfucker.
it all came to a head when I just fucking hated everything and fucking killed
I
everything.
always hate everything.
That was
And
not
then
a
we
good
stopped.
move, but
Yeah,
what made
then we
it?
stopped.
What made it?
The thing I loved about that original episode, Del, is when you were trying to burn down the gigantic American flag, but the flag itself was made out of clay, so it was just like the pole.
The pole.
Was just on fire. Nothing else.
There's a part where I walked up to it, and then I'm like, "Oh wait, never mind." It was like because I thought everything was burning, and then I realized it was just the pole. It's like, oh, never
And
mind.
also, in the original recording as well, Lunar did the blow up thing to Dell, and
I did.
And I did not even respond.
There were a lot of funny Lunar moments.
there
that
was
you'd
no
never get to
gravel
see.
though.
Like what?
so many.
One of the best parts
many.
I still
Let's
wanted
talk
to
about
see
Moon Edition.
was
Are we
like the
gonna talk
part
about
where
Boom Boom?
Lunar like dies and he drops like 5 golden swords, right, or 20 or something.
Oh yeah,
Something
he
like
had
that.
a bunch of golden swords on him for some reason, and Beast killed him. He's like,
Nope.
Lunar, why do you have 1,000,000 golden swords?
And then there's a part where
Fucking
Lunar's
did.
like, "Oh God, I'm outside the border," and we're like, "How? How? What did you do?"
He
Like,
had gotten out.
I hit a button. I hit a button.
I think.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I think something This is a
Like, I
quick little
pressed
tangent, but I think the reason why, because we've talked about like ever since we've assigned like which Deep Sheep member each person here like was most similar to, they became more like them. Maybe save for Dell. Like
Del's been
yeah,
worked
Del.
out.
I think around the time we did that, catastrophe happened, which lightning struck Lunar's house, and he swapped like bodies with his cat.
No,
and
I switched
and
visors
that's why.
already.
There's a
I switched visors.
There's also
I want-
okay. This is I wanted to bring up some. Okay, I found this funny, but I totally understood why it was pissing you off, Dale. Was the part every time you died and respawn, you would jump down to the water thing, but then it'd be like, "Oh no, no, no," and you'd lag back and fall and die every single
God,
time.
it was so stupid.
It was the worst.
Yeah, the lag was ridiculous. Like I remember, there's a part where Beast was chasing down MT with his legitimate iron armor, and like they were in like this giant room. It was like Han Solo's dead scene, in fucking whatever it's called. And like I was like on a platform above, overlooking them, and I was trying to help MT, and I had the M1 Johnson, the non-cheated one, 'cause I don't know why it got enchanted in the second one. But
It's my fault. Sorry.
like I pulled back the crossbow, and then I aimed at Beast. I was like, "Oh, it's a perfect shot!" And I fired, and then the arrow arrived next to him about 3 days later. And
Next to my dead body that's been rotting and decaying
yeah,
away.
there was maggots all over MT, and Beast had set up a little camp there.
And the arrow didn't even hit him; it landed next
Yeah.
to him. Oh,
But yeah, that first recording was ass.
yeah.
Yeah, it
When
was
Lunar,
really ass.
when Lunar said I'm outside of the border, I don't remember who said it, but somebody said like he could have said anything and I would have believed him.
Yeah, I
Like,
think
I-
that was-
Yep.
He could have said like, "I just killed the president of the United States," and I would have believed him. Like,
I am
So,
regarding that way, yes.
Yeah, I was about to say, do you
Yeah.
want to explain you and Dell's grand rivalry?
Explain
like-
where that came from and when you made
Yeah.
it.
I do want to explain that.
When did the
It's
rivalry
'cause
begin?
It really just came from Deadliest Catch. That's about it. Yeah, it came from the complicated mess that is Deadliest Catch and just. So why are you laughing? I'm explaining this in post. Dude, why you don't laugh at me? Yeah. It's between
Deadliest
Deadliest Catch and him fighting over flags and me fighting over flags and him being a flag. I mean, you just put down.
They were fucking with each other's banners because Dell had the Faroese flag and Lunar kept breaking it, and Lunar kept placing his red banners and Dell kept breaking those. And for some reason we thought it would spawn a massive rivalry.
And that's why in Golden Chef, Lex
I mean,
says the
clearly-
rivalry continued.
clearly it did.
A new rivalry is forming within me. For
This was
Wow.
2 years ago, by the way.
It was 2 years ago. It was 2 years ago, and kept. I remembered it for 2 years. As we're about to get to, which I made very shortly after the whole Deadliest Catch thing. Like I literally had that plan for years in
Over a year.
advance.
Longer,
2 years.
longer.
2 years,
Like 2 years.
It hasn't been 2 years, but yeah.
almost 2 years, I guess. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Because it was
I can
built
say whatever
so
I
early
want.
on, it stayed every time we rolled back.
Yeah, it did. It's one of the oldest things in the server that I fucking annihilated.
I'm astounded that you remembered it.
I found.
I did. I
The one thing you
have
remembered.
great memory for shit I made.
Oh, I've actually known that it was there for like ever.
Lunar wanted to
That's
destroy
funny.
Crafting Table Mountain, but he forgot to do
Yeah, I
that,
did.
but remembered this.
He forgot
remember
all of
it
our
because it's
colors.
fucking mine.
So many times me and MT have asked
No, it's
Lunar
because-
like, "Hey, what's Dell's color?" And he's like,
Yellow.
It's because all his
Yellow.
brain power was focused on remembering.
Exactly. He had
Just one
dedicated. All the space was taken up.
I have a very small RAM in my brain.
Lunar's brain was
And
like
motion twins.
MT's computer, always just full of shit.
Ooh, you're gonna take that line
Yeah.
down?
After the
Oh, yeah.
original recording, me and MT added, like we helped Lunar. We added a little bit more TNT, and then MT arranged a gravel mechanic where it would drop gravel over the door so that Dell would not be able to leave. The lever was in an interesting spot.
this
Wanted to try to hide it a little bit. I wasn't thinking about the fact that Lunar had to jump to get it.
Yeah, so Dell knew what was happening, but he did not know about the gravel.
It's a
Uh,
trap.
and he turned to run. You can like kind of see it in the finished thing, but he like turns to run and he sees it. He sees the gravel and he's like, "Oh my god!" And like he just blows
Long
up.
story short, get fucked Dell.
Good times, good times. So yeah, we've kind of joked around that Dell and Lunar really don't have a rivalry, so the whole rivalry
No.
continues thing is hilarious.
Yeah, we
Uh,
every time, like, I don't know why I remembered it in Golden Chef. This is where the term rivalry continues came from. Like, Lunar kills Dell or something like that,
Dell
and
kills Lunar.
and I just go, "Oh, the rivalry continues."
No, you go.
And,
Oh,
and every
the rivalry
time Lunar and
continues!
Dell do
So
anything, every time Lunar and Dell do anything, now we're just like, "Oh, the rivalry continues," and that's why that was in there.
rivalry. It
Uh,
continues.
So, Zach, you here?
I am here.
No, he's dead. I'm sorry, I had to kill him.
No, I drank
I am.
a large amount of tea and kind of passed out for like how long the recording?
Put crack in that.
Almost 17 minutes. There you go.
I'm looking on the Google Doc for the stuff that we have written down, and I can see MT just like flying across the world.
Are you gonna?
What do you want to
did
talk
you
about?
summon Zach for this?
Yeah.
Well, to do it.
So, Derek, Zach.
Come.
Good old Derek. I mean,
Come.
he did come a lot. You're right.
Ah.
Made that happen.
I used that lead. That
I
very lead.
so let's talk. You wanna talk about what motivated you to say
What,
that
to
he
forgive
had
you?
cancer? And that
Well, I thought, you know what, it's the end of the series. You know, I don't want to leave
not
it,
leaving
you know,
this time.
full of anger or like, you know, wanting revenge against anyone. So I just wanted, you know, to, you know, make peace, you know, and that is what I did. I gave in to my inner Chamberlain. And did you get that?
Yes.
Anyway, I gave in to my inner Chamberlain, and I said, "Make peace," and that is what I did.
Also, Derek had cancer. So.
Peace. And yeah, and
What
yeah,
kind of
that's-
cancer was it?
Sheep cancer.
Sheep
That's
cancer.
not important. That's not important.
I was just curious, man.
Breast cancer.
It all start. I mean, I
What
think
did I
it's,
save
it
him
was
Testicular
sheep cancer.
Sheep
It's a
cancer.
special cancer
Brain
that
cancer.
only for sheeps.
I gave him because all I
You
had was
gave it
cake.
to you monster.
All
How
all right,
dare you.
listen. I didn't know that was gonna happen. You know, feeding him cake and only cake. I didn't think that shit could happen. But it happened.
All right, I guess I know what I'm gonna talk
Now
about
he's
now.
gone.
You know, that's usually not how you contract cancer.
So, Lunar, your whole Red
Yes.
Banner thing that you had since
Yeah.
like, the beginning of the series. The Red Banner thing.
Ben for
Lunar was going crazy placing
Explain,
the red
explain.
banners
This
everywhere.
is-
It wasn't even
Explain
the
what it
beginning
is.
of the series. It was the
It
beginning
was
of the
before.
world.
Yeah, it was
Uh,
old
He just
school.
had
stuff.
red banners.
We thought for sure that
That
would be a big thing in like the episode. Like we'd be like an episode starts, we're flying around, we're like, oh, found another red banner. God damn it, Lunar.
Yep.
Or like in Golden Chef, people were mining. Oh, God damn it, Lunar. But no, it didn't appear. And we're like, I guess the red banners aren't going to appear ever.
Because before we even filmed any of it, because he had placed them all so long ago that, like, a lot of them we had found and just destroyed whenever we saw them.
Yeah.
And so, like, at least I assumed.
You know what I
Like,
just
I was like,
realized?
they're probably extinct.
We're like,
Dude, in Deadliest Catch, I
Alright,
have that
I'll be back.
dispenser
I'm
thing.
still here, still recording.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
we're like little kids that just saw a ghost. We're trying to tell our parents. We're to the audience like, I swear it happened. There's red banners all over the place. But like they're never shown because we never find them anymore.
In the
And then as soon as we like press like stop on the recording, like 15 instantly pop up out of nowhere. Like
It's like a Hydra.
but that I just realized in the first episode there's a mention of red banners. That's why we don't see them. I've collected all of them, and destroy them. And then in the last episode, there's a few left.
Fuck. Sorry, come on.
I thought you were mad at me for saying that. I was like, oh,
No, I cut myself with scissors.
Oh,
Oh,
are
stop
you
it,
doing with
Salad.
scissors?
Stop playing with scissors.
I'm not playing
it's
with
so much
scissors.
fun, man. I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh, my foot again. Oh. All right.
I'm sorry, I just can't stop. Oh my god, I've slipped my own. Can't stop.
So Dell, since you're laughing, you want to explain Johnny Cockass?
Oh, well, he said Johnny, and I instantly thought of Johnny. Johnny, yes, Papa. Eating sugar.
That
Holy cow,
okay.
please don't hurt me
You
again.
And then the
you
inner
disappointed
demon
me,
came out.
Dell. You disappointed me by not saying cockass.
Oh, well,
Yeah, I was so used to hearing Kagas, I thought he was gonna say it.
yeah,
Yeah.
well, I'm sorry. I disappointed.
Yay!
It was just so random.
Congratulations.
Because I remember when Dell said it, I'm like, oh boy, another Johnny meme, because I heard them a while ago. But then when he with the Cockass, it was hilarious. I didn't burst into laughter like an egg do though.
So.
All right,
MTV,
I'm back.
remember the
Oh,
good old
welcome
days?
back.
Welcome back, buddy.
Remember the good old days?
Yeah.
What good?
The battle
Yes.
days?
All right, next
What have
topic.
you guys been doing without me?
Nothing.
Waiting to
Promise.
record this podcast.
Oh,
Beast, do you have
sex.
anything you want to say? Anything on the list
Yeah,
that you
that
can't
too.
see? Unless you can see.
Sex.
balls are heavy.
Why did everybody say sex? I don't.
Okay, so.
Marcus is here.
Okay, I want to talk about one. Okay, so
What's going on?
so
You talk IP.
uploading my footage. Holy balls!
Oh,
Was
yeah.
that
Holy
a
balls.
journey.
Holy
It was a
balls.
journey.
Holy
Holy
balls.
shit.
We ended up uploading them after the episode was done.
Oh god. But yeah, basically what happened is that I tried uploading it. Look, okay, actually no. I changed my settings on OBS to record using it and turning them into MP4 files. So I could like I could actually put the font in because headfilm is weird, man. But that because it was MP4, it just took 15 billion years to actually like get uploaded. So so like the first time I tried it, I stayed up until 5 a.m. and it just wouldn't work. Like it just took so long. And then I tried again, didn't work. Tried again, didn't work. Then we had the crazy idea of splitting it in two. And then HitFilm was like, no, you cannot export.
Sorry, you're gonna say Hitler.
I don't want you to export your expression. And then we had the then we had the idea to stream it.
Yes.
I streamed.
Wait,
it.
no. Wait, did you say? Did you miss email and Google Docs, or not Docs? Drive?
Yeah,
drive
I
into the
forgot
ground.
I did that. Oh yeah, I tried emailing it. I tried putting it on the fucking Google Drive, and then we had the idea: stream it. So I streamed it. However,
Stream it as unlisted.
yeah, streamed as unlisted, so yo asses can't see it. So
Y'all
yeah,
can't see it.
I
Shit.
streamed it.
Your ass can't see it, motherfucker.
Look,
And there were points where my footage was just ass. Like it was just awful.
Grass?
Yeah, it was ass grass. But yeah, it was
Oh my god.
like it just
come on.
froze because the stream was lagging and shit. So I had to so MT fucking redid it. Wait, no, I streamed it. It didn't work, and then I streamed it again. Remember that?
In the old YouTube
Yeah, because
format.
you had to like authorize it or something
Yeah.
like that.
Oh my god, that was so stupid. But yeah,
I never use the new YouTube live stream because I do not understand how it works in the slightest. So
Yeah, but then-
I told Del to use the
then-
old one.
when MT finally has the footage, he adds the font, he edits the video. Then he tells me, yeah, there's more stuff you need to record.
Because like the YouTube's live streams really suck, and so they get those weird choppy stuff sometimes. So there was just moments that I wanted in the video and I could not cut that looked bad because Del's footage was messed up. So I was like, Del, you're gonna have to record this in OBS. Only a couple clips though, and then send me that. So the episode was already finished, and we still needed Del's footage. Ridiculous.
Oh god, that was so funny though. Although I didn't laugh. Not funny, didn't laugh. But yeah, so the Rack Shack, 2 blocks were destroyed. You guys didn't see that.
Don't understand why that is so important.
I keep forgetting about the Rack Shack.
Yeah, that was crazy. So anyway, the Rack Shack.
Holy shit! Dude, I'm trying to make space to make sure my audio doesn't stop. I just realized I have the full vomit podcast. Dude, I'm getting rid of that.
Yeah, get rid of that
I
shit.
just
It's
love
still
how
in your
Joe goes on
Audacity?
this like long,
No, the whole
long
video.
rant about how he
The whole
had
video.
about how he had to, get
Oh.
his footage up, and then he just completely forgets it in like 2 seconds. All right, the Rack Shack. Like, there's no transition. He just instantly moves on.
Yeah, I mean, what else is your ass supposed to do?
My nuts.
Oh yeah, I said my nuts itch.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Oh yeah, my nuts itch.
Oh yeah, my nuts itch.
You got a scratch. Dude, you ever like move your pants a little bit and you get a whiff of your crotch and you're like, oh, ugh. You know?
Kind of glad I have no idea.
I wish I didn't know what he said. Help me.
So there when I was watching I Need Beat, or at least when I watched it, like, the 3 times that I watched it, there was one like part that I noticed that just always felt weird to me, and it was definitely a good moment, but like when Egg and MT like fought each other and like neither of them could kill each other,
We just
like I'm really confused. They just
white
decided to
peace.
just walk away from each other, like they just found
Walk
peace or
away.
something. They're just like, whatever, I
They
don't
found a
want to.
way.
I'm
of
too old
peace,
for this.
truth, and
So-
happiness.
What?
In real life. No, I see something in.
oh,
So,
They'll turn it around to look at Mr. Ubiquitous.
So
and he saw
MTNA,
me.
you guys want to talk about when you fought each other?
Yeah, we fought each other in complete silence for some reason, and then we just gave
Yeah.
up and walked away.
and then while I'm sitting there mining my ass off, I just hear like Egg. I just hear Egg in the distance go, T. So I did not understand it at the time.
I did like a
gonna
fucking
catch me
French
lacking.
laugh.
You ain't gonna catch me lacking, bitch.
Yoshi's a raggedy.
Also, by the way, when I watched that, to me it was so weird because like a shield popped up every single like second. It felt like 2 like little kids fighting. I don't know. So after my my world got blown up in Golden Chef, I
Your other world got blown up.
Yeah,
My survival
I made
Oh,
I made a
Pet
mall
stuff.
dedicated to the Wither Skeleton Mart. Now, I really don't know why you guys decided you need to kick my ass more.
Well, here's why I
You just
decided
did.
Beast is because that mall. I
It's
gotta be honest with
disgusting.
you, is fucking ugly as hell. It's a big eyesore,
Big
giant
square.
fucking square. Way a missed opportunity to say Walmart. It was fucking.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
Fucking
And
awful,
God,
dude.
I just had to see it gone.
Also, but I do have a question. Why'd you blow it up in like parts? Like you first like blew up a tiny little
Well, that
hole
was
in it,
Dell.
and then you blew up the first.
Christopher
the second part didn't
Lee.
even get blown up when you tried to blow it up. It didn't work,
I don't
so
know
you had
why.
to go back and light
I
the
honestly
TNT
thought
again.
that was going to be like the explosion when I first saw it.
Like that was it.
You had to,
That
you
little
had
thing,
to
yeah,
blow
it blew
and,
up, and
Yeah.
all I see is this
I love that in the
little
video.
hole.
Zach
okay,
walks in. There's already a little bit of an explosion. Zach's like, "Whoa, what happened here?" Like, man, so much damage. And then he falls down a hole. He comes out, and when he's out, there's an even bigger explosion hole. And he's like, "What?"
Yeah, well, I arrived
Quite a
too,
shock to
but
see.
MT, you cut this out of the video. I arrived too,
Mhm.
and then I went up, and I was like, "Are the customers supposed to parkour now to get their food?"
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I
the
forgot
burger
about that.
tank. You said, you go. I want to preserve the burger tank.
It's gone now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like
I'm sorry.
it would. And then you blew it up anyway.
Hey, you realize what I said, Del?
It
Those
was
those
unintentional.
tanks, those
It's
tanks
unintentional.
are
I
they're
would also
fully
like to
operational.
discuss.
Yeah, they're allowed. That's right.
And,
I would
I
also
will,
like to discuss
go
the
get them.
briefly the final salute to Mr. Ubiquitous.
Yep, he's actually
Pleasure
dead
and
now.
an honor.
So I'm sure people have commented this, but yes, it is Mumbo Jumbo's head, but it's the only player head I could find with a mustache. So that's why it's Mumbo Jumbo's head. Because if you don't know who Mr. Ubiquitous is, I'm not gonna explain it, but he has a mustache, and I needed
He's
a,
really fucking sexy.
I just needed a player skin with a mustache. So I know it's Mumbo Jumbo's head, but that's not what it's supposed to be. At the end.
You know,
You owe Mumble Jumbo $5.
No! No!
We have to buy the rights to his head.
You owe me
Mumbo-
$5.
Oh, we'll fuck him
Didn't
over like
Mumbo
they
Jumbo,
did with like YouTube did whenever they fucking fucked him. Yeah.
didn't that asshole
They
like
fucked
told 100,000 viewers minus
That was,
Sam?
that was English, guys.
Oh.
Alright, we're getting off topic.
Well, no, yeah, Luck, you want to
so
say your
the
final
Nutsack
salute?
video coming out next week.
Luck, is that what you want to
Shut
say?
the
Just the
fuck
final
up.
salute?
No.
What?
Or did you just want to say you made a salute? I thought you were going to explain something about it.
Oh no, I was just saying. I did
No,
it.
that's all he wanted to say.
It was a nice little salute to
The
Mr.
last
Ubiquitous.
ever time Mr. Ubiquitous is in an
Alright.
episode.
MT, I have a question for you.
Yes, boy.
How
And I
hard are
feel
you?
like after I ask this question, you're gonna ask Dell a follow-up question.
No, okay.
So,
Do you like?
How
so-
big is your penis?
no.
Well, allow me to answer how big my penis is by asking Dell, because as we all know, we have the same penis length, me and him.
Well, Del,
Yeah,
how big is it?
You'll,
Kind of amazing.
you'll understand where I'm going with this.
All right.
Two H's.
Who's
So-
jerking this
so-
so far?
That's me, man. Sorry.
What's the goddamn question?
Talking about
MT,
everyone's
Say
dicks
it
really
like
going
MT.
on.
Who's jerking themselves?
MT.
Oh,
Yes.
Is I need read the last episode to be completed.
Oh, Dell.
oh.
I got a question, Dell.
Well, the weather, it was snowing.
Del, I
And
swear to
so-
God, I'm going to flood your fucking place, all right?
I have a house at their house, Del.
They have so much spare water, Dell. He's coming.
I have so much spare water. I'm coming.
He's the bucket bitch
Someone
of the
send help,
Netherlands.
Send help. Send
Del,
help.
the
Help,
monitor
help,
will fly towards the Faroe Islands.
Not
So
again.
basically,
He
as we're
is
recording
the
this,
one.
I Need Wheat is done, but Dell still hasn't finished his part for Settlers of Catan. We're waiting patiently.
I don't know
Yeah.
you guys are talking
They'll
about.
also
It's done.
read
It's
that,
actually done.
she's
It's you just gotta
Oh.
search for. It's just I put it in a USB stick and I put it
You're
in
mailing
your
it to
food,
me?
So you have to.
I threw it into the ocean. So
No,
Threw it in the
no,
ocean
no,
where a
no, it's
whale
in your food,
swallowed
so
it.
You can, so it's actually in your stomachs right now. So just
Guys,
wait
we have
for
to
that
tear our stomachs open and
For
piece
your-
it back together.
I put it in the USB stick, then I burned it.
Okay, okay, what's next?
that's how we get the fire effect in I Need Wheat.
Yeah. Wasn't an anime.
Okay, I want to talk about this because I thought this was the funniest shit I'd ever heard. No, not Picklebrick. It was
I love how
Fuck.
you could tell it was like beginning. It's the funniest shit I ever. Gotta hold myself back.
yeah. There's a time we were Luck and me were explaining because like I was adding the originally that part where Zach gets flown up into the sky. I originally didn't have it. I cut it out. And then I was asked to add it back, and I'm glad I added it back. Zach gets a funny moment.
I just want to say something about.
But I remember we were explaining that to Beast, Luck. Like, yeah, there's this thing in Lunar's biome, and then we opened a hole, and it was like this weird thing with like levitation potions, and then Beast goes, "Oh, that's Dale's Crack Shack." We were like, "How do you know what that is?" We were like, "I guess Beast visits there often."
No, here, let me
Something I
explain
want
Fred
to
these specific.
explain about those potions is that isn't the first time that's happened to me in that world. In fact, that's probably like the 6th time someone's got to me like, "Oh, here's that, look what I got."
And
that's
because
why.
Dell and Lunar a long time ago they made a bunch of them, and then like they just went around fucking with people, and it was really annoying, and I don't know why it ever happened.
You know,
That's why I was able to
funny.
clutch
That's
that
why.
moment because I was so used to it happening that I was like, "Oh fuck this! I'm gonna
Yeah,
learn
but
how
then
to
you
go
had a
crazy
stroke
quick."
and put slash.
I remember I was
Slash
trying to-
creative in all caps.
I
I was
trying
shouting
to-
it in my head, "Fucking
I was trying to
creative."
just
I
like
wanna
demonstrate to Zach
explain-
because I've never been like with Zach and used one before, so I was like, I wonder if he knows what this is. I was like, hey Zach, check this out, and I was gonna make that chicken fly. The chicken evaded capture, but Zach
Barely.
unfortunately
didn't.
jumped into it just oh so too late, and he died tragically that day. And
Alright,
I
so
didn't
I
die. I went to
we
creative
hired
mode.
we hired his ghost. We hired his ghost for the podcast.
Fuck
I
you.
want
Luck.
to. I want to
Fuck
talk
you.
about. I want to explain why I knew what Dell's Crack Shack was
Okay.
when I saw it. So before I watched the episode, me and MT were talking, and he told me about like and I need we Luck and someone else, it was Zach,
Yeah.
randomly found like a weird crack den in Lunar's biome, and I was just like, oh, that's weird. So when I was watching the episode and when it happened, I instantly knew what it was because MT had talked about it, and I was just like, nothing else in
Wait,
this episode could
don't
be
you mean it-
the crack den.
Oh,
was
so you
just
didn't know what it was
egg ar-
before?
No.
What?
So you didn't know what it was before, like, the recording or anything like that?
No.
Oh, then why the fuck would we be talking about this, man? This is lame as
I don't
hell.
know.
Because we thought it was hilarious because we thought it was because like clearly Beast must go there often
Yeah,
buying
it's-
stuff from.
even though he has a
MT
drug
told
shack
me.
in the club's room, not derivative of
I
anything.
never.
Where no one goes.
I never went in there
Alright,
the
Del.
entire series. By
Yeah,
the
the
way.
only time
I
anyone
don't
went in
even
there
think
was
I
when
went
it
in
was
there in
built
my
the first
house
time.
Del?
And your
I don't even think we
what is
went
it?
in there when it
Fucking
was my
house tour.
Yeah, best one.
You just spent like 30 seconds. Yeah, you're funny.
All right, Del.
Yeah.
Wow, Luck,
Yeah,
did
so-
you hear that? You just got the funny sign from the PewDiePie submissions chieftain.
Oh, dude, hell yeah! I can't wait to add that
Can
to
you
my
explain
fucking
what that
Stonks meme playlist.
Stonks!
Stonks.
Isn't it so funny?
All right, Del.
100% destruction, am I right, guys?
Ultimate AO death.
Keanu Chungus,
So funny.
funny.
Damn.
Hey guys,
Del,
I guess you could say
please.
he's a
Oh my
simp.
God.
Del is trying to talk.
You want to see my balls?
Alright, we're getting off topic again.
Okay, someone else go. Nah, I'm
No,
just
Del,
kidding,
you
don't.
tell it.
So, there's a moment where
This is
where I
deleted
go,
scene.
fuck. Yeah, this is a deleted scene. So none of you see it, so I don't even know why.
I didn't even edit it.
But yeah. Yeah.
You wrote this
there's
down, Del. I didn't put this here.
Well, you know, I am a
By the
god.
way, what he's talking about
Anyway,
is
so,
written down as
Basically,
me
what
going
happened
up
is that
Zach's
I was
cock
like,
and
I
seeing Zach
looked down at my hunger bar, and I realized, I'm pretty hungry, and then I just decided to go into Zach's head and get food from there, and I go in there, and I look up, and I just stare right up into Zach and his balls.
Now, why, Del, why did you write it down as me going up Zach's cock
Well,
and seeing
because-
Zach already there?
Have you ever seen the signs
I
that are
mean,
down there at
surely
his feet?
I would remember that, right?
No,
I'm
Zach,
certain
Zach.
you would.
Crawls up
You
in
know
his
how your
foreskin.
feet, You know how your feet has the signs that is just a giant dick? Fuck, I can't say it. Yeah, that is what the cock is.
Dick
so.
sign, Jay.
Dig it up. Dig it.
Shut the fuck
The way
up.
Dell told it is he was like, "Man, I'm hungry. I know where to go." And he looks up, and Zach's just staring down and like, "No, you don't know where to go."
I do remember that.
Yeah. And Dell was like, "Oh,
what else do we have?
It's like just hanging out,
having fun, we're
hanging
number
out
one."
in a mine, and then you turn around and man in full Mr. Ubiquitous costume is there with a pickaxe ready to kill it. Lunar was like, I'm not gonna hurt you or anything, but he had already hit me twice with an iron pickaxe, like in my asshole.
It's
It
like,
was
oh, what's
not
this
good.
mole creature coming out of the ground?
I was just
coming
chilling
into
in
the
fucking, and I
ground.
went,
Oh,
what the
God.
fuck?
You were chilling in the fuck, and
Word. What the fuck
Kermit
is
is
going
here.
on, Kermit? Why are you
oh, and now
speaking?
Kermit's retarded brother is there.
I have
God,
something I wanted
fuck
to talk
you,
about.
eh?
This
Order!
This is not on the
piece of
list,
shit.
but I thought it'd be important. How would you
Important.
guys? Let's go. Oldest to youngest. How would you guys rate the episode? Lunar. Go.
Very good.
I don't use
It
numbers,
was
so don't
Are
go
you-
to me.
solid purple.
Shut up, Chris Wanks.
Fuck you. Solid 9 out of 10 at the very least. It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
I don't know where that is on
Fucking
that
where's
scale,
that on the
but
scale
thank
of
you.
It's an
Yeah.
ingrate.
You're an ingrate.
I thought I could say 4 out
Got him.
of 10.
Just use the out of 10.
Fuck you, I already
I
did.
remember when he had it to where it was like 91.725. Like,
I also okay. I
I
want to
didn't know
bring
you
this
were
up
the
because
second oldest.
this really doesn't have to do with the episode. I just want to bring it up because it's funny. Is on our world we have a whole rating hall where we rate series and shows and stuff. There's a part where Luna was looked at it and he wanted to rate the prequels with an ironic scale. And he just started using glazed terracotta to represent that. It is the most stupid looking thing ever. Like, we all use wool to rate it. And there's this stupid glazed terracotta, which the white looks, it has blue and yellow in it, so we couldn't tell what he was trying to put.
yeah. So Zach, what was your rating?
Again, 9 out of 10. I thought it was a very satisfying episode. Everyone
What
had
prevented
like,
it from
funny
getting to the
moments.
10, Zach?
Well, the thing is, I don't know. I just felt I died too early. I feel like it could have been better.
Yeah, what sucks is when you die in the game, it just like you get so
You die in real
disheartened
life.
like from trying. Like it's just no point anymore.
Oh, I know, and that I mean,
Unless you
was
just
the
strip mine
first
the
one.
whole
I don't.
time.
Yeah, I don't really want
Unless
to
you
blame it on
fucking
lag, but
come
that
across
is what
someone
happened.
who's a complete
Zach, I
retard
thought
and
you were
doesn't
gonna-
kill you with
I
full
thought
iron
you-
armor.
Yeah, unless you kill a dude in full iron armor with just a stone sword.
Yeah, like,
Zach, I thought you were going to say, when Luck said, why not just a 10 out of 10, I thought you were going to say, well, I didn't win, so.
I mean that too, but you know.
It came very close.
Well, yeah, close. I died by lag. I thought, oh, I'm gonna get away from MT. I
Well,
block him off,
what's
and
weird
then-
about that is you were hiding, and then like MT probably would have just walked by you like no
Yeah.
problem, and then you just decided you were like I gotta be a brave boy, and then you
brave
jump
boy.
out there and you're like hello, and then you get scared, you're like goodbye.
I thought I could take him on, but I realized I didn't have all my iron armor.
Yeah,
and I
you didn't
thought-
have any shoes.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, your
should've-
shoes were raggedy.
You should have met up
So-
with Tiny Tim.
Your shoes
that-
are
No,
raggedy.
no, 9 out of 10 because we all had our funny moments. It was a good episode to watch, and all in all, it was a great episode.
Yeah.
So MT,
Oh, yeah, I'm third.
Jeez.
I give it a 10 out of 10. I think it's the best episode by far.
did you like it? I don't know what I was
Wow,
gonna
I
ask.
wonder. Did I like it? I just gave that 10 out of 10. No, I hated it.
You like it?
I'll give it a 10 out of 10. So
I
did you
loved
like
everyone's
it?
moments. The only thing I could possibly complain about is like, I got a lot of wheat really early on. So when I die, it wasn't really like there was never really a mix-up of wheat. Like people were trying to kill each other. It was one person had most of them most of the time, which kind of sucked. But I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I think the episode's amazing.
Yeah.
I love
Egg?
watching it.
Alright, so I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10, and what's preventing to going to that 10 is first MT, yeah, you got all the wheat too fast, for me, that is. Like, you just went on a fucking witch hunt.
He was just the golden chef again.
He was just a golden chef again. And then the other thing is that we didn't get a cool battle in Deadliest Catch. I really would have wanted that.
And that's one of the reasons why I didn't jump into that fight, because I wanted that to be like you four back in.
That would have been awesome.
wait.
If Dell got there, we had a grand battle in Deadliest Catch.
Yeah, Dell tried to get
That's
there,
why I didn't intervene.
but he was behind.
Yeah, this is just really
I wanted to see that.
He was lagging.
His brain does move at 1/4 the speed of a normal human. So
My brain.
All right.
Yeah,
you
overall,
still
it's a
go.
great
what we said
episode.
earlier.
didn't expect my rod up your ass.
All right, Deli, Welly, Schmelly, Cock. What's your rating?
Whoa.
I don't do numbers. I'm
All
gonna
right.
say that it is entertaining.
Well, then we might as well skip you.
no,
Alright,
no,
rate it from
no,
A
no,
to
no,
Z.
No. So, the episode, like after the recording, I was just kind of like,
Fuck you.
I kind of felt about the
Fucky?
episode. About the episode because like I remember so little of it other than Johnny Cockass and like some other moments.
And Mr. Tim's cameo
And,
inside
like,
of your
I-
cheesy asshole.
And
What?
the explosion.
Yeah, and then like, and I was like, okay, this is probably gonna be like not a good episode, but then it turned out that it just came out of my asshole and it just flew all around the world and
Like
it just
Mr.
spread
Tim.
world
When
peace.
his cameo
And
was
now the
introduced.
coronavirus is gone.
Before we
All the people who rule the world are not corrupt, and everyone is just living happily, man. And
Yeah, so
that-
what's your rating on this?
Say it.
so
And then
someone
you
else
woke
go.
up.
Okay, wait.
Yeah,
before we
what
go
if
to the next
what if
one-
after that he was like,
sets in.
Del said something
what if
there,
after
it
Yeah, it
reminded
was
me
something
of-
out of 10.
it reminded
So
me
what
of
if after
something
that
Egg
grand
said.
speech you're like, yeah, it's 2 out of 5.
That reminded me of something Egg said. You said that thing you were talking about, Egg, where we were like, we don't, like, after we recorded it, we couldn't remember most of what happened. Like, you remember, like, I won, and then the Johnny thing that was funny, but that was pretty much it. Like, there was not little moments that we
Yeah.
remembered. So
They
we,
come back
It was
in
the
the
same
editing.
with Golden Chef. Like
Yeah.
I couldn't remember shit. And,
Oh, yeah.
like, the only thing I remembered was my machine gun noises I made. And that was it.
Yeah. Lunar couldn't even remember who won this episode.
Keep bringing it up.
Okay, look.
Cut that too. So
What's your rating?
Oh, my
Cut your ass.
rating.
Yeah, it's your
Yeah, we're still doing that for some reason.
Well, you start it, you finish it. That's what my old grandfather said when he was talking about that damn machine. So,
I like that.
what is it out of 10?
who is
I would
eating
say
the mic?
it is a 9 out of 10 because it is. I like it.
It was
I
fun.
watched it. I was there for it, and I'm here. The one thing preventing it for me from getting to a 10, actually, it's 2 things. No Deadliest Catch fight, and the return of the Golden Chef. So, other than that, I'm done. Gonna put on some deodorant right now.
Alright, now that all the weak
You
cold
musty
members have done that,
fucking
we can
fucker.
move on.
It's Old Spice.
Oh, Spice.
Oh, smash ball! Okay.
Dad?
Alright, anyway, so,
Oh, yes,
So
it is
Beast,
me.
what's
we
your
call
rating, you
member.
little fucking
Chieftain.
Weefton.
I'm gonna give it a 9 again. Because that's like,
Really?
you know, the theme.
Alright, you're done.
And
Alright.
yeah.
I'm kidding, go on.
What a monster. 10 out of 10.
Nah,
just
go
that.
You're out. Yeah. Alright, see you, Beast.
Anyway,
Get out
so
of here.
the reason it's not a 10 is because I don't think anything can really be a 10. To be honest, it's like
Yeah.
no, because nothing's perfect.
Yeah.
But I also don't think I Need Wheat's the best episode of the series.
Which
Wait,
one then?
10 out of 10. Have you seen I'm Fat? 10
I don't
out of
think
10
Beast has
work.
ever watched Mr. Tim and I do, so.
Anyways,
It's not a video.
I don't think
There
you
are a
ever
couple
watched
things-
the
there are a
Egg
couple things
Lego
that
All
I,
minifigure
of those are 10s
review.
MT.
there are a couple things that I think like put a damper on the
Yeah,
the
when they
episode.
cut out of the
What-
cheesy asshole thing too early. that
Okay,
was-
listen, man. Aren't I supposed to be talking right now?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
Wow, rude.
Obviously, MT going on a rampage and basically just winning.
Yeah.
Yeah, was a little bad. But what really like annoyed me is the fact that nobody tried to stop him. They just,
I tried.
it kinda
Egg just
seemed
gave
like
him
we
a
were-
sweet.
Yeah, it kind of seemed like we
Yeah,
were letting him win.
I mean,
even though we
fuck.
weren't. And you
The
guys
one thing
just-
I don't like
just
about Egg giving
didn't
his wheat
care.
is that to the audience it's just like, okay, whatever. Like, all right.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
really
I guess
seemed like
Egg's
we were
not
just
trying.
letting him win. Like it that. So I don't know. That kind of like. It was. There was also the fact that I literally had no content and I was just in a mine the entire time, and I only found like 5 diamonds, by the way. Nothing good.
What a
came
struggle.
Out of that.
Yeah. Finding diamonds overall.
It's still pretty good. I still think
You're the
I still think,
disenfranchised one in the episode.
I still think Deadliest Catch is the best episode of the series. So.
Damn it, MT.
What? Did I delete some?
Fucking deleted it.
Do we want to talk about our favorite moments of the episode?
Me and Egg looking at each other back and forth.
Yeah,
was pretty
that
good.
was great.
The Doris
that was funny.
shit. We just
Yeah.
didn't. There's a lot of shit. Didn't want to have a grand battle, so there you go. M2 Johnson.
Yep.
The M1 Johnson, by the way, probably the best gun in Scram, I would say.
Yep. The bus
Yeah.
is best.
The bus. The bus is a
The
good
bus.
spot
The
to
bus.
use it. You can hold up there.
The bus saw.
I'm just
don't
waiting
freak
for
with it.
somebody
Yeah,
to fucking
the
talk
rocket
about the
launcher
episode.
is better though. Or that sniper rifle that I can't fucking aim with.
No, you
Or
can't
the-
aim for shit.
So
No.
this is the wrong episode. We're talking about the wrong episode right now.
Okay, this is a Scram podcast now, guys. Come on.
We can change to the holes one. I got a
So
lot
yeah,
to
the
say about that.
paintball one.
Shut the
Shiloh's
fuck up.
performance was stellar.
Can you not? Can you
I-
not?
I-
Okay, I'll dig a hole in your ass
Yeah.
again.
MT,
Alright?
what was your favorite
I can
moment?
fix that.
Oh my god.
Hey MT, what was your favorite moment?
I don't know.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
I was thinking about that
Zach.
as soon as I said it. I'm like, I really hope no one points it out, and I don't know what my favorite moment is.
Is it when you screamed something that we will not say? at the
Horrible.
end?
No, sure. I
Something
guess.
horrible?
I don't know.
Alright, my favorite moment was when Lunar tried to kill Coffee, but he actually just killed himself.
Yeah, I love that moment. Okay, how about this?
No.
How about this? This will make it a little bit easier. Favorite moments of ourselves. That limits it a little bit. So,
I
Locke,
don't
you and
have
Egg
one.
are still the same.
That was nothing.
Well, alright, my favorite thing that I did, just because I gave it my all, was screaming, "Give me my crossbow." That's.
What about
just-
your beautiful speech at the end when you go?
Oh yeah, Samurm Bum Bum. I went one Mern Bum.
All right, how about you, Dale?
Me too.
Dale!
Good
Come
one.
on.
It's a
Alright,
really
fine.
good
Zach.
moment.
One less cheesy
there was
asshole.
there was this moment with me and- oh god.
It's the tribal warfare.
Again.
Excuse me, I'm trying to give my favourite moment.
You just hear fucking Cougar in the background.
What was that?
Go, Zach, please.
Yeah. Me and Dell met up, and Dell was like, "I got an egg," and I'm like, "I got 2." He's like, "Oh, well, now I got none."
And I was like, yeah, the real
animal back there.
And then Egg comes in like, "I'm the real egg."
But you know why I said that, MT?
Why?
Because the name tag in front of me, I thought that was Zach and Dell,
Oh.
and I was like about to fucking go in and like kill them, but then I gave up or something. I don't know.
Well, they weren't there, so.
Yeah, I
You
think it was
probably
someone
saw
else.
them and realized it was someone else. Like, oh.
We're just
Hold
like
up.
we asked Dill, "What's your favorite moment?" He doesn't answer, so we go to. Zach.
He's pissed that we skipped him.
Killed his brother, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. Oh, we already said that.
We were about to enter an explosion. Oh, me, penis, sex, balls.
good
that was
moment.
my
Alright,
favorite
Lunar.
moment.
Sex balls.
Oh,
I don't
God,
have
my
a
head
favorite
hurts.
moment.
Of
I
yourself?
really don't. No, I don't.
What about me and you's battle?
No, that was not really nice. And like, I don't have a favorite moment of mine, to be honest.
What about the bit at the very end when you said
That was.
that must have been?
That was. At
No,
the end,
Zach.
The first.
He never makes that noise. Only you and me do.
No,
shit.
I made that in. No, I made that at the beginning.
Throw his bear.
Yeah, at the end I didn't. I was like, bye,
What about the
bitch.
beginning?
Can we just mute Dell?
No, don't, please. It's funny. This is entertainment.
Are we fighting a bear or something?
He's having sex in the other room.
Dell's having sex with the bear. He's tormented.
Oi, you two, get a room
They are in a room. It's just the room that the mic is in.
away from us.
Lunar,
You hear a gay guy laughing.
Oh my God! Shut up.
Beast, have you said your favorite moment? I've forgotten.
No.
Okay.
I think
I
Beast's
don't know,
best
because,
moment
well,
in
no
the
one
episode
cares.
was when he
when he turned the corner and he saw diamonds.
Wow.
Remember
No.
that one? That gave me a
No.
good chuckle.
That wasn't too good. It was, you know that part where I was mining and like nothing else happened. That was pretty.
Oh,
good.
you had the classic quote.
good.
Why is my game choppy?
Yeah. I think the best moment that I had was either me killing Lunar or
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dell, did you
Or
fuck
do
a bear?
That's the
You can hear that whole
No one tried
conversation.
to fuck me.
Mike was right.
we're just sitting there. We keep on hearing.
We were like, Dell,
somebody
what's
was
your
like,
favorite
"Someone-"
moment? And then you're silent, and you just hear.
We're like, all right, so
Since
Egg,
you're
what's your
here,
favorite moment?
Dell, what's your
Just
favorite
your-
moment from this
Of
episode?
yourself.
From yourself, of yourself.
Of myself, well, obviously, Johnny.
It's alright.
I like it as
think-
well. I get it. He's making fun of his name.
Oh god, I
think
feel like
the-
I've pulled that joke before.
You totally
Like, I
have.
just-
I've heard it before.
I get it, and then I just point out the joke, and
Yeah,
it's
the
not
ridiculously
funny,
obvious.
but it's still funny. I don't know.
Joke
how that
explained
works.
with Dell.
Yeah.
My favorite part was still the Mr.
Joke
Tim and
explained.
Cheesy Asshole.
God, what is that?
It's not a
I-
thing.
look,
It's
I-
fabricated.
Look, what
No,
the
it's
hell
real.
are you
Dell was
talking
there.
about? I don't know what you're talking about.
Dell.
Anyway, my
Yeah,
my
see, Egg
personal
knows.
favorite moment.
Also,
Apparently egg
it's,
fell or something.
My
I
favorite
don't
moment
know.
of me is either when I killed Lunar or
That's
the
a
end when
cat
I stole Egg's trophy.
By the way, I would like to point
Yeah,
this
the
out
new
'cause it's hilarious.
thing is now you have to leave the we cult plus be a woman. So if anyone wants to be transgender,
I'm undergoing a sex change right now, Egg, so you're gonna have to hand that over in a few days.
He's had the
Um,
reassignment
wait,
surgery.
who said that? Who
That
said
was-
that? I
that was
didn't
Beast.
realize.
That was Dell.
No.
I know.
Beast, you can't because you already left,
I
Beast.
wanna see
You
if I can
already
believe
left, and you ain't coming back, motherfucker.
He already
Anyway,
left.
All right.
before
So
we
anyway,
recorded this,
Right, we're an hour into the recording.
What?
before we
It was like
recorded
20
this, before recording the episode, I Need Wheat, Beast for some reason had the mindset that someone definitely had to go to the end in this episode.
Oh
I
yeah.
almost did.
never
I
happened.
almost did.
she's like,
I was
I'm gonna go to
thinking
the
about
end.
You
And-
would've- that
No,
would've resulted
the
in
reason I brought
nothing.
that up is, Beast, you were listing things off that are your favorite, and then you said, and I think one of my other favorites is at the end, whenever you take the trophy. I thought you were saying, yeah, the moment where I go in the end, and I was like, I
What
missed
was
that.
I honestly,
yesterday,
I was
like
thinking
not
of
yesterday,
that,
but the
'cause,
other
like-
day, MT, when we were talking to Beast, and I was like, yeah, because he knows someone's
Alright,
going
keep
to
talking.
the
I'll
end.
be right back. I'm gonna get a drink.
He talked over your joke, but I
in the
got it.
episode after MT, after you killed me, I thought it'd be funny if I went to the end and killed the dragon. So I just randomly get the achievement
It's
that I
dead,
killed
though.
the dragon. It was just like,
It's
what
already
the heck?
dead.
Why'd you do
You'd
that?
have to respawn it.
No, but yeah, well,
Again.
I'd respawn it. But then I killed Lunar, so I'm just like, I guess I have to try now. So yeah, that plan got foiled by myself.
That's why Beast was mining so
To be
long, he
honest,
was
that
trying
would
to
have been
finish
kind of lame. That has been really random. And also the world border, right? Like,
them. Yeah, you probably would have
Oh,
gotten
yeah.
suffocated as soon as you went in the end.
It still would have been pretty funny though.
That actually would have been funny.
Pretty damn funny.
I'm gonna go to the end, guys. Ha! They're just immediately dead.
I mean, you
Yeah,
know
death is
someone's
funny.
going to the end, and I
Death is really funny, guys. Don't you agree with me?
God, my head hurts. Oh, probably because I was 30 minutes straight after Dell.
Zach
had
said his
sex
favorite
with
moment,
Bear.
right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, all right.
Anyway, Zach. Speaking of Zach,
about
your
Lunar's
new
favorite
video.
moment?
Yeah, I was about to say Lunar's
Yeah,
favorite
Oh,
moment.
okay. All right.
My favorite moment was just
Yeah.
dying off.
I think it was the horse sex scene.
The famous
Anyway,
horse
Zach.
sex scene.
Zach, so I don't know why this
Carry
is
on.
on the list, but you have a new video explaining the importance of everyone recording
Okay,
instead of
all
just
right.
one.
I put that down today. I wanted to talk about it. As of recording this, yesterday, Zach's video, which is called Two Grown Men Play Block Game for Nostalgia or something, I watched that, and it made me realize I wanted to bring this up on the podcast, kind of how we make videos and the importance of everybody recording their audio. Because whenever I tell people about how we record, they're like, why would everybody record their audio? That's like so tedious. It's because that sounds the best.
Yeah.
And Zach's video was an example of that. There are multiple times where I'm robot-y and I cut out and I hate myself in that video because of that. Still find it funny though. But I just
Yo,
wanted to
wait,
talk about how the
so-
process we make episodes, since it's the last one. We show it a little bit in the beginning when when you do that.
We basically we film it and then we mail it all over to Lunar and he sends us whatever it feels like back.
That's hilarious.
By actual
Sometimes
mail, not
we
like
get
mail
inappropriate
or
pictures.
like
Yeah,
not email.
sometimes we get
fucking
videos of
straight
him
up
and his brother in the
email.
shower with paper.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's quite the dream.
Anyway,
He did edit
two-
Golden Chef though.
there's two
Part
more
two.
things.
That I did.
There's two more things.
No, that's what
I
MT
wasn't
did.
done yet.
Okay, asshole.
Yeah. Con.
We what we do just really quick is we record. Most of us use OBS and then we record our audio also as Audacity as a backup. Thanks for that.
Huh? What?
Yeah, then we send audio through email, and then we upload it to our second channel, so it's on YouTube. It's this whole process, and then you have to download everything.
The editor goes onto the second channel and downloads it off of that.
Done that plenty of times.
Yeah.
Anyway,
We would like to
Egg's
thank Egg
never
for
logged
editing
on.
every single
Egg's
episode.
never been on the main channel. He's never logged onto it.
Nope.
That's
He
crazy.
doesn't even know what it is.
That's kind of
so
insane.
there
to me.
is
Me neither.
Yeah, Del, I've never seen the channel.
Yeah.
At the
I don't even
at
think
the
you've
end of the
seen
video.
me
We've been-
or yourself in the mirror.
We've been recording this series, and Egg has never bothered to watch any of it.
It's like the Game of Guns one.
I am the actual Robbie, guys.
Yeah.
I have someone else watch it for me and tell me what happened. What's
You
happening?
have a secretary? His
Mhm.
personal assistant.
Anyways,
guns.
Yep,
MT,
it's Jiggles.
There's two more things that are on the list that we need to talk
All
about.
right.
One of them is we do not need to talk about the last sync day.
I mentioned that at the beginning.
Yeah, one of the things that we should talk about that was on the list is at the end your amazing speech after you
It's
won.
not really a
Oh,
speech.
yeah.
It was more of a
It's 2 words.
thing that was said.
Well,
You don't have
explain
to
why
say-
you said that very
Oh.
brief
You don't
thing.
have to
Okay.
say the word
So
that you
before
said.
recording
but
I
just explain
I
how
made
you
a
said it.
promise where I said if I won, I had a paragraph I was gonna do where it was just a bunch of curse words. It was gonna be ridiculously obscene. But the thing is, then when we recorded, I forgot to have the paragraph open. So when Luck was like, "You don't have a speech," and I said no because I didn't want to open it up and like have everybody wait. But I felt bad and I didn't say anything, so I just said something obscene.
I was like, I remember I was like, so do you have anything to say? And you were like, no, I don't have a speech. And you had like this really like weird tone, and I was like, really? That's kind of lame. And so I was like, you don't have anything? And then he was like, huh. He's just-
Prepared
MT,
myself.
could you please put that paragraph in the document right now? Please.
Want me to read it
That's-
aloud?
Okay, I'll do it.
It's just a long.
No, I
bleep.
meant me.
I thought I
No,
wasn't phased
okay,
by it, but
sure.
when watching the episode, what made
Hold on,
me
I have to
laugh
find it.
the most.
If you want to read it, good luck editing this then. It's gonna take a little bit.
Hold on, I have to find
just
it.
What made
so
me-
what's the
what
time
made me
code?
laugh-
Hold on.
What made me laugh the most was
From
after
Oh yeah.
was after like,
from 1
he
hour
said
and
it,
5 minutes till like 3 hours is just a long
Keep talking.
bleep.
I'm gonna find it.
was after he said it. I go up to talk to him. And he just goes, "What cunt?"
The reason I said that was Zach told
Get ready
me.
for his emotional goodbye. And MT's super like pumped up. He's like, what cunt? Yeah.
Zach told me he wanted me to say cunt in the paragraph.
That's all I asked.
Yeah, so I remembered
Cunt?
that was one of the words. So that's why I just say, "What do you want, cunt?"
What do you want, cunt?
Once you guys are done finding the paragraph
Uh-huh.
of curse words, the last thing we should talk about, and I'm really glad we saved this for last, is we've been working on this series for 2 whole years.
Well, technically we're still working on it, but
okay,
well,
but like
shut
we
up.
The boys
finished
are?
filming it.
The boys.
Shut up! Don't ruin my Christmas.
It's been 2.5 years. since
Del,
we
you
did
are
Code Red
literally
Flame.
the snail right now.
For
Del.
reference,
I am a
for
snail.
reference, I was 13 when this started, and I am turning 16 this month.
Whoa,
So,
that's crazy.
it's oh my god, what did you do? Okay,
I was
anyway.
born today.
It's the luck clone.
What is even going on, man?
I found it.
Yo,
Wait,
man.
hold on.
All right,
Right?
MT, please read it to us.
There's 2. There's 2
Yeah.
sections.
Two.
Of it.
Whack as heck. That's whack
2
as heck.
sections.
Yeah. The first one is just a bunch of curse words, and the second one is personal insults.
All right, let's
Oh.
see it.
Well,
didn't
please,
know that.
please. Okay,
Oh no.
here we go.
I'm ready.
Cunt, bitch, twat, bastard, asshole, titty cock shit. 14-inch Willie, you lettuce 800 diamond island faced albino cunt nosed cunt tea sipping bitch bastard chin shaving whore doodle making masturbation wheat eating cunt.
Continue.
MT. That was a long censor.
I'm out of breath.
Language.
Dude, that swear jar is overflowing now.
You have your $20.
Man, we're rich.
Dude,
in
you just
swear
gave away
jar.
your whole paycheck, man. Jesus. The week whole
I'm out of
official
breath from
paycheck.
saying that. Oh.
What was the personal
Wait, you
insult?
got personal
That was the personal
That
insults
was
part.
them.
Did you not hear the lettuce and the
Oh.
I heard
800
the
diamond?
lettuce part.
You're the
What'd you say
albino
about-
toast. That's
Wait, what'd you say?
Oh, you're tea supping bitch bastard.
What did you say?
I
to me?
was-
'Cause I didn't- I
Beast
didn't
was
hear
the,
that.
the chin shaving whore.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that one because everyone was laughing.
Oh, I'm out of breath. I need to get some water.
Right, how long has this podcast
Do you guys want to end
It's an
now?
hour and 15 minutes, I believe. Hour and 9 minutes.
Shouldn't we
It's
talk
hour and 10
about
minutes.
the great moments we've had with Beast?
No,
No, that's
that's
for
a
the-
separate
that's for the
podcast.
So,
Oh,
Oh.
that's right. We still gotta make another one.
yeah.
All right.
Wait, so what you said,
What if,
MT,
MT,
that we
you
have
said
to...
you're in your dad's office. What if, like, one of the workers just walked in?
I'm recording this in my dad's office because I went back home because as of recording this, my college semester just ended temporarily. So I came back home to visit my family, and I was like, I'm going to be recording. So they said, oh, go to the office for Wi-Fi. I was like, all right. So that would have been really funny. I'm in the middle of
Yeah,
reading
Mr.
it.
Lewis, I got this piece of shit.
Again, more
Okay, 1 minute 10. Egg says some bad words.
Let's just end the podcast.
I hope you guys enjoyed this
Yeah.
podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed the series.
And all of this
I enjoyed it
Next
more
week-
than Dell did.
Next
Yeah,
week,
you
there's
did.
going to be some post-series content.
Yes.
So, there you go.
Thank all of you for watching the whole
Thank all
time.
of you.
We appreciate
And
it.
we don't need to drag this out any longer.
Except for KX Diaz.
Yeah,
Unsubscribe.
screw you, man. I hate you.
To
Shut
all
the
our
fuck up,
viewers,
Kenny,
I just
you little
want to
bitch.
say, like, why are you watching us?
If
Why?
anyone has listened to this podcast this far, other
Okay,
than Smash maybe.
Mr. Egg from the future again.
Sam.
I know you're walking, you fat piece
And
of
yeah,
shit.
Val, I know
So,
you're listening to this.
Shut up.
And Sam, you really need to
Fat-
stop smoking
fat
those melons while
boys,
listening to
please,
podcasts.
fat
Hey,
to-
Bionic,
Yeah.
shut the fuck
Fritz, I'm
up.
gonna beat
cunt.
you.
I ate a chicken tonight.
Daniel, thank you for
Hope you guys all
Daniel,
liked it.
thank you for hosting the server for us.
All right.
Thank
one
you,
more
Daniel.
thing.
Completely
Yeah,
naked
seriously, no,
right
wait,
now.
actually, seriously, thank you, Daniel,
I
for
drank
hosting
at
I
least
Need
3
Beat.
cups
Thank
of
you,
tea.
Daniel. Thank you,
Yes,
West
thank you,
and
Daniel.
Wolfie and Noy and everybody for
Thank
helping
you,
with the
Sam,
tutorial.
Noy
for
is not
liking
watching
Pikmin,
this.
so
Thank
I
you,
can
Deep Sheep, for inspiring
regurgitate
us.
Pikmin shit.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Tiny Tim, my
Thank you,
biggest
Spencer,
fan.
for
Thank
watching
you,
this
Robbie,
entire
wherever the
podcast. I
fuck
know
that
you're the
is.
only one that's here.
Spencer, you have a...
And thank you,
Thank you,
Beast, for
Beast, for
bringing
leaving
us
the week off.
hilarious memes to the PewDiePie submissions
Yeah.
subreddit.
Thank you, Beast, for your contributions to the PewDiePie subreddit.
All right.
Alright, we're gonna stop this.
Bye, everybody.
Poggers.
Let's not
Bye.
drag
Bye.
everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Yeah.